To Italy now, where Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is faced with two challenges: stopping illegal immigration and ensuring a steady supply of energy. And she has zeroed in on one candidate that can potentially solve both: Africa. Prime Minister Meloni wants to work with African nations. She's hosting a summit in Rome, an Italy-Africa summit, to get them on
Hi
board.
everyone, welcome back to True Mamre. I hope you are well by the grace of God. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mamre and you are very welcome. Those who are passing by, thank you so much. As you can tell, this video is about the Italy Africa Summit that has just ended this week. I've been following this closely and I'm thinking, do it, don't do it, this kind of video. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni called the African countries to come for a summit. They have summoned them once again. I remember Mr. Ruto saying that, no, when they summon us, we are not going again. One person has to go. Our Africa leader, our Africa president, who is the one standing in front of us, he's supposed to go and come back and tell us what happened. Gone are the days when they put us on the bus like kids. No, that's no respect. We are not going. To my horror, I saw them there. They all lined up. As you can tell, they were summoned and they went. What was this about? From my understanding, Giorgia Meloni said that from the beginning, during the olden days, Italian, they think that they will be the best to hold energy, the biggest energy in Europe. So this is the time for them to show how they can do it and supply the whole Europe with energy. And I said, yes, how are you going to do it? Yes, so we have to count on our Africa friends to come and help us because Russia is not our friend anymore. So we have to count on our Africa friends. And how are we going to do it? Let's just call a summit, call them and tell them we're going to help them. And that's why they were there. I remember the Africa Union leader who just spoke was saying that they wish they have enlightened them on what they are coming to do in Rome. And I was like, well, I'm sure they give you the memo, what they are going to do. So they're going to sign a deal. African leaders are going to sign a deal that when immigrants cross the ocean to Italy, they have right, Italians has right to send them back to their original countries. They have this deal with Tunisia already. We talk about it on this channel. So now other African countries that are around the coast, Libya and the rest, Libya has the same thing. And they are training people in Libya and Tunisia to stop the boat, to stop them before they get there. But the mafias are still there. They are still coming. She said that they cannot control the mafia groups that are smuggling the people. So we have to tackle the problem from the beginning, the fundamental problem. That's the African leaders. That's the job that Africans do not have. And that's why they are freeing their country. One, when we catch them, we'll send them back to these countries if they sign the deal. Two, she is going to create job for Africans, water, clean water, like we don't have water. So clean water, education, and also agriculture. You remember I made a video that Macron was telling the former Burkina Faso president that he's supposed to sort out the electricity problem in his country. Those things are the problem of our leaders. They're supposed to find way and means for us to be food sufficient, like agriculture, education, water, and the rest that she mentioned. Not coming to a summit for Italian Prime Minister to be telling them that she is going to provide for Africa. Meanwhile, the European leader is also there. They have pledged already 120 million or so, something like that, to Africa already. Giorgia Meloni is promising, I think, 6 million or 6 billion, which is like something small compared to what the EU has promised Africa. Once again, when the West need help, when anyone needs help, they will come to Africa. And I'm wondering when these leaders will put their foot on the ground and say that, no, you come to us and we will tell you what to do. Instead, they were summoned and they went and they tell them what to do. We don't know how many will sign that deal that they will be sending their immigrants back. So if you are immigrant or you are thinking of crossing that boat, UK already signed a deal with Rwanda. They are building asylum houses in Rwanda as we speak now to be sending them there. It's only some of the kind UK British citizens that are stopping it. If not, it started long, long time ago. Some people are stopping it, and that's why. So if you are listening to me, this is the time they will be sending the illegal immigrants back. My question is, who is this summit going to help? Once again, it's not going to help Africa. They call it Mate um, policy. Who this person is someone who has a giant energy company or project, and they name it after him. And this is the goal that she want to go. She want to get energy, any source of electricity, gas from Africa, and then she will distribute it to Europe. So this is not going to, benefit those faces that we are seeing here. No, nor the ordinary Africans in their country. No, it's going to once again benefit the European and their counterpart. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So please, let's listen to a tiny bit of what this is about. Thank
Faced
you.
with two challenges: stopping illegal immigration and ensuring a steady supply of energy. And she has zeroed in on one candidate that can potentially solve both: Africa. Prime Minister Meloni wants to work with African nations. She's hosting a summit in Rome, an Italy Africa summit, to get them on board. She insists that her approach is quote unquote non predatory and that it will be a win win for both sides. But when it comes to Europe and their fraught history, Africa would do well to be wary. Our next report explains.
Leaders from about 25 African nations descended upon Rome today. There were officials from the United Nations and European Union as well, as were representatives from the World Bank. All these delegates went to Italy's historic Senate building to discuss an ambitious new plan, a scheme Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has dubbed the Mattei Plan, named after...
Yes, that's what they want. They want the gas, they want everything that will help Italy. And remember that when she came to power, the reason why she came to power is to stop immigration, illegal immigration. But during her time, it just keep coming and coming. It's just like the UK. The Tories, when they came, they said they will stop illegal immigrants. But now I will not call it double. I think it's more than, according to what they are saying. It's more. So she knew she can't deal with it. So now let's go and tell the countries that these people are coming from. Sign a deal with them. So what? Instead of wasting our time, we just send them back to their original country. This is not right because refugee, according to law, when a refugee enter your country, you're supposed to look after them. You are not supposed to return them because they might be in danger. That's why they are in your country. But according to them, they will deal with it and find out, investigate it. And if it is not that your life is in danger, they will send you to your original country. And also, if your life is in danger, they will send you back to your original country because the president has signed an agreement not to harm you. Please, let's listen to it more, and I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time.
World Bank. All these delegates went to Italy's historic Senate building to discuss an ambitious new plan, a scheme Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has dubbed the Mattei Plan. Named after Enrico Mattei, the founder of Italy's state-owned energy company Eni.
Our future inevitably depends on the future of the African continent. That's why we have decided to launch an ambitious program of interventions that is capable of helping the continent grow and prosper, starting from its immense resources. All this is the backbone of the Italian strategic project that we call the Mattei Plan for Africa.
Italy is planning to invest in Africa, starting with North Africa and what she called the Sub-Saharan Quadrant. What is she planning to invest in? The name of the plan should give you a hint.
We have always been convinced that Italy has all it takes to become the natural energy supply hub for the whole of Europe.
Yes, they want to surprise the whole Europe with energy, with gas and everything. My question is, why is it that all these great nations in the world are telling Africa that our life depends on you? Africa, that they call the poorest country in the world, the continent that is poor, they are all telling us that their lives depends on us. Recently, the USA was touring Africa, even including their CIA. They are all touring Africa. And they are telling us, but our leaders can't see that we have the potential to be great. They underestimate the power of Africa when we unite, because we can never be great if we do not unite. Why is it that these great countries that has almost everything are telling us that their future depends on us, but we cannot see it? We are not doing anything about it, but we just open the doors in the name of investment for them to come and be looting us in the name of investment. So we will continue to be poor and poorer. Why can't we produce all these resources ourselves so we can sell for them? Why can't Africa countries that have these energies, the gas, the electricity? Recently, one of the Congo has some kind of stone that tend to fire. Why can't we produce it and then send it to the Europe so the prices will multiply, will be more? So she is coming to get it and then produce it and sell it for more. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? This will never stop. The next time they will call them to Romania. That's what I'm thinking. Or yeah, Romania or Czechoslovakia or Yugoslavia, and they will line up and they will go. Anywhere they call them, they go. Instead of mind their own business and make this continent great, that people will respect them, that we will have everything, that this continent has young generations that are coming, that will enjoy the natural resources that we deserve to use and better our lives. I don't know when this is going to stop. We'll wait to see where they will be going next. Where they will be going next to go and sign other agreements, whereby they are telling you that your continent is great, our future depends on you, and you still can't do anything about it. I don't know whether their heads feel big just to hear that oh yes, they depend on us, yet we are poor. I don't know what is going on. I just want to share this with you. I don't know what you are thinking, but maybe I might be talking nonsense. But I think it's about time. If you need anything from me, you come for me. I mean, you come and ask me politely. You don't invite me to your house before you tell me what you want. That's what the Africa union leader said, that they should have told them. I was like, yeah, you got the memo. Why don't you read into this? Unless it was a trick, like, I don't want to say it, something that happened in Ghana, then then you will say, oh, they didn't tell me and I'm there before. It's not funny, but that's how it is. Please leave comment your opinion about this. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you so much. I welcome you all.